So this is a summit of Mount Flora on July 11th. Didn't really make an update last night, so I'll make a quick one. We came down to Berthoud Pass after an awesome and fast 20-mile day, and we hitched into Fraser and got sucked into a hotel room for the night, which was actually fantastic. The Viking Lodge in Winter Park was incredible. Scott, the owner, is a really nice guy. Gave us a ride both ways, so super cool. It's fantastic up here. Really enjoying it. Isn't that right, Bear? Guess not. Bear's not enjoying himself. Always have to keep a pretty close eye on the clouds here in Colorado, but looks like our window is pretty good to get up and over James, which is 13,200 feet. So we're gonna rock and roll. Summit of James Peak, 13,300 feet. One of the last big climbs of Colorado, which feels really good. Heading that way, which looks absolutely gorgeous. So this is camp for the night after coming down James Peak, which really wore me out, so didn't get quite as many miles as we wanted to today, but pretty spectacular campsite. One of the first places in Colorado that I've had a nice view at camp, so really cool. Looks like much easier terrain tomorrow. We're thinking of maybe doing close to 30. So it's July 12th this morning. Just came down off of that ridge. It's been a beautiful hike so far, these last couple of miles. Heading down to about 10,000 feet, and then 8,000 feet after that. Pretty good drop here in a nice valley. It's been probably 15 miles or so since my last update this morning. Bear and I have just been cruising, which I just cannot explain how nice that is. We are soon to be down to around 8,300 feet, which is the first time we've been that low on trail for literally hundreds of miles. So it feels really great just to be moving today, and not just killing ourselves. The past 10 days or more have been an average of 5,000 feet of elevation gain per day. Today was more like 3, so, and real gradual, so it's really nice, really nice. May go swimming down here in a minute, which I haven't done yet on this trail, which I'm really looking forward to. And then we should be able to get pretty close to Grand Lake tonight. Quite a nice change to be down. These lakes are really nice. Just went swimming, which was fantastic. Looking to go until about 8 o'clock or so tonight. Heading down to camp. My third moose sighting ever. He's pretty big too. Wish he'd look back this way, get a good look at him. Pretty cool. Good morning, guys. It is July 13th. Ended up doing about 30 miles last night, which felt really good. Up and moving here this morning, quick 8 miles or so into Grand Lake, and thought this was pretty cool, entering Rocky Mountain National Park. So, pretty cool. I'll update when I get to town. Made it to Grand Lake this morning. Been here for a few hours. Hit a breakfast buffet, which was clutch. Really awesome. We just resupplied at the little mountain grocery store, and we're gonna go head out the hostel, or go hang out at the hostel rather. Maybe go swimming at the beach, and then probably back out for 10 miles or so today. Hey guys, so it is July 14th. I'm crossing over the Colorado River here. I'm actually soon to exit Rocky Mountain National Park. I actually took the shortcut alternate around 20 miles of the high route of Rocky Mountain National Park. Heard it was beautiful, but I figured it'd be nice to make up a day after my little bit of an adventure in Grand Lake. I mentioned getting back out, but actually ran into a group of other hikers, 3 women that have been in front of us for a little while, who hooked up a place to stay for free in a house in Grand Lake, which was great. So it turned out to be fantastic, sleeping inside. And like I said, now I'm heading out of Rocky Mountain National Park and continuing on. I can't think of much more to update. I'm heading up Bowen Pass, I think that's what it's called. Big old moose crossing the river. Pretty cool. Made it up Bowen Pass. Probably one of the easiest in Colorado so far, I think. Pretty scenery. That was looking back south. This is going north. Bear number 2 of the CDT. He was in a spot where I could maybe see him. Okay, there he is. Probably not going to pick up, but right in there. Probably not going to pick up at all. But, small little guy, and I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest, and spooked him, and he took off running. So that is pretty cool. I always like seeing them, especially when they run off. But that beats the PCT for bear sightings. I only had 1 on the entire trail, and that makes 2. Pretty cool. Thinking another couple of miles to camp, and I may even hang my food tonight. There's been a lot of signs of bear and just a sighting, so pretty cool. July 15th. Made it to the top of Parkview Lookout. About a 3,000 foot climb this morning. And we're at 12,300 feet or so. So we've been walking the ridges for a while, kind of dodging thunderstorms, going up another 600 feet here onto another ridge. Just thought this was a neat view. That's Park View, where we came from this morning. And it's been a pretty tough day of up and down, but we're making decent time. So we're finishing up what I believe to be a 7,000 plus elevation gain day. I'll have to double check on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Had dinner down in the valley. Gonna continue on tonight until dark, try and get as close to Steamboat Springs as possible. It's been a rough day, but scenery's pretty nice, and the rainbow there. Nice little reward. First update of the day on July 16th. I'm actually done with the miles for the day. Did maybe 20 something miles on Forest Service Road and then highway. And we're trying to hitch into Steamboat Springs right now. I checked kind of some of the numbers last night. It was 7,400 feet of elevation gain yesterday, which is probably one of the biggest days I've ever had. And luckily, after the last climb last night, it's been less than 1,000 feet all day today. So pretty relaxing, and it's only 1 o'clock. We're hoping to get into Steamboat and relax a little bit. Get some cars. It's July 17th. I'm in Steamboat Springs for a much needed zero today. Hoping just to rest up as much as possible and then head out for the next 65 miles or so to Wyoming. Neat little town so far. Like I said, just gonna rest up today.